the amount of times he's lost in semis and quarterfinals to Michael van Gerwen in big tournaments.
Well, he's a 4-time quarterfinalist at the match play, 4 years running, and I think the first 2 he lost to Taylor and said, I'm just sick and tired of playing Phil Taylor in the quarterfinals. He never loses in Blackpool. And then he gets Michael van Gerwen.
Well, he's got Darren Webster here, and he's still got a bit of a game on his hands because Webster is not going away.
He's not. He's a little terrier. You snap it at your ankles. Got to put this one to bed, Chizzy.
108.
That will help.
Delighted.
And Ian White might not earn a spot in the final session because Gurney's at it again.
171. Ian White 100.
Well, he's only at 180, but 2 171s, and that one puts loads of pressure on the diamond. Is he up to it? He is on this occasion. 12 darts.
By Steve Lennon. And a ton is the target that Ryan Meikle is going to face here.
100.
Is it 2 tops? There's one of them. And there is the other. Superb.
Decent start though from Norris. 400 scored in 4 visits to the board, which leaves him 101. Tops. Yeah,
on the first
lovely
leg.
stuff.
106.
Well, for nothing else, I mean, obviously he wants to have the opportunity of winning the leg in that visit, but the thing is he usually pays great attention because he likes chucking the 170s, doesn't he? He'll do anything he can to leave 170. And he's not going to take out the finish just above the ton. MVG might, and it will give him that 2-leg advantage back.
Well, he has got himself out of jail a little bit there, Michael van Gerwen.
Some absolute dramas on the Euro Tour. There was a little spell where they kept meeting each other and they kept producing incredible games.
104.
This one's got the potential to turn into a very, very tense clash. Ton plus check out, 3 apiece.
Game on.
Yeah, really good stuff from Max Holt. Nothing in this contest. And as you said, Dan, the longer it goes on, the louder it will get. And it might just help Max hop over the line. Inspiration drawn from the support.
108.
Well, Max Anderson doing his best to salvage a situation here, but he will have to hope that Tavern can't clean up this 106.
That tops again.
Game's on the 7th leg. Alan Tavern. 8 leg is Clark through first.
Very impressive check out from Alan Tavern there.
7. Yellow, you require 106.
Big moment in this game. And Jelle Klaassen delivers.
Jelle Klaassen.
Steals.
Well, in this one too, Dan. In this one too, Kim Huybrechts fires in another max and gets himself down to a ton plus checkout, but a rather more simple one than the one he faced in the previous leg. It doesn't even need to go. But it has gone.
It's one, Michael.
78.
It's disappointing.
106.
Well, it must be troubling for Michael van Gerwen because it keeps happening. Will Wright get a shot? He will. This time he hit.
I mean, it's such a moment that he forgets that he actually beat Peter Wright in the next round as well to make it through to the final. He completely forgot about that. And that was took some doing, because I think Peter Wright was dressed as Dracula that weekend in Europe, because it was around Halloween. But that just completely passed out of his head. Might remember that one though. 109 check. It's his favourite.
74. Keegan, you require 109.
Well, now Brown would have to produce a three-leg surge, starting with a 109 checkout. 90 left. Finds a treble 18 and lands the double. Where's that come from?
Keegan Brown. 10th leg down, 2 throw first. Game on.
A skin saver from Keegan.
Just taking a little time here, Keegan Brown. And that might be the right thing to do, to refocus the mind. Get it on the matter. And it's done the trick.
108!
For the match. Okay, Mensah going the ball route, needs to find a treble. Doesn't find it. That's the problem with that route. You only get one shot at a treble and it has to be hit. Max gets 2 darts looking for a treble. And if he finds a treble with either of them, he gets a match dart. And he's going to get a match dart. And it's a double 16 for the biggest checkout of the game. And a place in the quarterfinals. Germany's #1 to continue this dream weekend. The maximizer, double 16. Finds it! Magic from Max!
Well, can Darren Webster give himself another chance? Needs to find a treble to do it.
There's love double top if he can find this 51. Got it. Double 16, the decision for AD. Now double 8. Quite sure why he went that route. He seemed to be leaving tops at every opportunity for most of the game, but 2 match darts missed. May whistle looking at 112, and it could well go, you know.
Games on the 9th leg.
He's up against some of his major rivals, and he wants to send messages out to them, and he knows he might have to go and throw those 107 averages if he's going to beat them.
Alan, you require 150.
Alan Norris has never beaten Michael van Gerwen. Last week's meeting was their 4th. This would set him on his way to trying to turn this around. Very nicely done, Alan Norris.
Split it.
I find it slightly bizarre to risk going for the bullseye and then coming back to split what you've left. And he could be punished. Well, James Wilson will want to roll back the tape and lay open the lead at 16.
Once again, threatening
125.
the big one, but unable to take it out.
Well, 2 breaks of throw already in this match. Double top would make it 3.
Game shot the 3rd leg. Yuri Mendes.
Has to stay on the 20s here, because another single 20 leaves 170. But really, 1 treble would have put loads of pressure on this. He's blocked a bit of the 60 bed, Van Gerwen. Doesn't matter, does it?
Game shot the 8th leg. Michael Van Gerwen.
Yeah, denies right a chance to take out 170 and just keeps that little bit of daylight between him and his opponent. Did finish off the semi-final in style against Daryl Gurney, 149 checkout, which he rather enjoyed. And he's motoring now.
Enormously enthusiastic. He just loves the game, and it's clear to see. And he loves the bullseye finish.
96.
Moved it.
Danny Maguire 117.
He might be back. Noppert needs to find a perfect couple of darts. There's one of them. And there is the other one. Well done, Danny Noppert.
Fist of it right now, although he did have to survive a match dart against Michael Rastovitz.
84. Big giving wire 118.
Here we see Peter Wright trying to find the 60 when he's blocked part of it. And as I say, probably the best exponent of it in the world.
On the fourth
Well, he
leg.
wasn't
Peter
left with
Wright.
two finishers, one of them being a straight ton, the other one a 1-2-9. He's left the Shanghai shot
85.
when he returns, but this time zero pressure.
Yeah, loose last start cost Darryl Gurney there.
Well, he's found a way in,
Games on the ninth
and he
leg.
adds
Ian
a
Watt.
third. That's why. May only get one more chance.
8.
And it's a chance he hasn't taken. Joe
Ian
Cullen
Watt,
with the opportunity to
120.
force a last leg decider that seemed unlikely just a few seconds ago. Wants double top. Yeah, what a
Games
shot
on
that
the
is.
10th leg.
Unfortunately,
Sugar.
they've
The dart-
increased the format to first to 8.
Yeah, he has
59.
had an
Mike
incredible
Greenwood,
spell of
121.
success on the European Tour in the last 3 years, Van Gerwen, as he looks at treble 20 for double 18.
Games on the second
That is a
leg.
dozen dart leg,
Michael Van Gerwen
and this is
to the
much more
gallery
like
to
it from MVG.
Game on.
There is Michael Smith hits a 180, he's going to hit one straight back.
Perfect illustration of why James Wade is so
95.
dangerous, because his
David
timing,
Wild,
his ability to just find a great visit when he needs it. Maybe like this one, a real Wadey. Oh, look at it. Just look at it. Oh, magnificent. Bang in the middle of the double 14. 301 points in 2 visits from James Wade, when Michael Smith had just kicked in to actually try and mount a fight back.
Yeah, Michael's slightly more makeable out shots.
Yeah, marginally so. 1 treble for Johnny gets him a dart at the ball. Rene needs 2 trebles to get a dart for the leg.
95.
Well, that'll do.
122.
That dart for the bullseye. He's going to get 1 at double 7.
Games
And he
on
hits
the
it, and
fourth
another
leg.
calls
Johnny
in
Greenwood.
then finished by Michael Van Gerwen in his first. That was in 2016 in the very last Players' Championship event of last year. He lost out in the final to
James
Johnny Clayton, who we will
124.
see in action later this evening.
Treble 18 and ball. Now then, the ball. He's much better on the ball.
Second time retired, she's left 170. And for the second time, he's not going to take it out. So a chance here for
94.
Norfolk to really reverse his fortunes in this match, having been broken in the first
Daniel
leg.
McGuire 124.
Makeable shot. Only 1 treble needed for a dart at the ball. He's got it. It is the ball. And it is a beauty from Danny Noppert.
84. Mike Greenwood 124.
Oh my, Michael Van
Gerwen.
Gerwen. 2-1 for Webster this time. Well, he should have got a dart at the bullseye,
81.
but he's missed the big number.
Do not miss the big number, as we call it.
Well, Dave Chisnell didn't miss any.
Winning the development tour last year, but he seems just really confident and seems to enjoy testing himself against the best.
It's a similar scenario to the one that Rob Cross appeared on the PDC tour with. Hang on a minute. Double 12. What a start for Rob Cross. 1-2-5 out, just letting Luke Humphreys know that Cross is boss. Or is he?
180.
Will be reflected on as the one that saw 6 seeds go out consecutively.
44.
But some fantastic performances, particularly to close out wins. Can Darryl Gurney go some way to doing that here? Just needs to lay up. Oh, he's gone for it. I did not expect that.
I really.
And John Henderson in 2015.
43.
Well, we've seen this taken out this weekend. in spectacular fashion as well. Treble 20, leaves ball.
Game on the fourth leg.
12 darts MC, Omar Polka.
I'll have them back now.
Yeah.
I need them.
99.
I mean, it's not ideal. They're heavier than the ones I normally have, but... Oh, look at this. Yeah, wonderful stuff. Phenomenal record against Simon Whitlock.
And Simon Whitlock knows it.
85.
Important last dart.
129.
Was it?
Game on the 10th leg.
Oh my word, Darren
And the
Webster.
final leg is Darren to throw first.
Leaving us speech. One of the best performers of the day now then.
100. Steve, you acquire
Well, if West can find
130.
his first 2 darts in the same places that Rowley just put his, he'll get a shot at the bullseye. But he's got 2 in the treble, and he's landed the double 5, and Steve West has found his feet.
85. Alan, you acquire 130.
Well, Savin, 420s will give him a dart at the ball. There's 3 of them. Oh, 6 will give him double 5. Lovely stuff from Alan Savin.
Taban needs to find the treble 19 to get a dart at the bullseye. He's found it. What is it with dart players that can't see but can hit everything?
Gary Anderson, a fine example.
101.
Well, he couldn't hit that.
138.
Kyle now. Oh, he's got to stay there, surely. He does, to great effect. Oh, what a steal from Kyle Anderson.
Kyle Anderson.
So I'm told by someone who invested 50p in it.
100. In you acquire 139.
That was his 8th PDC title.
Can still do this. Oh my.
Games
Oh,
on the
my.
fourth leg. Ian Moore.
But yeah, he was averaging 109 for most of his game in the eventual quarter-final defeat that Joe Cullen suffered.
139.
Against Peter Snake by right, still averaged more than 101. Oh, look at this. Look at it. What a
Games
check
on the
out.
seventh
Oh,
leg.
Keegan. Could go 18, double 18. Because that's the one he likes to leave, isn't it?
He's had to move across the hockey though, because that dart's leaned
17.
towards the target he was aiming at.
It
It may have hindered his chances there.
Oh, chin. Chinspirational! What a shot!
Wade's going to leave some kind of finish.
95.
The biggest one.
142.
This is a sizable one for Snakebite to attempt. It's on. Double 11 for a huge one for Peter Wright.
On the sixth leg, Peter Wright. 140. William 144.
A lot more like it. Wonderful
Games
start
on the
from
fourth
William
leg.
Connor.
And this for a 4th leg.
63.
Well, Josh Penn's timing in this match has been impeccable. The 160 following Ratzowitz's 180 earlier on. The bullseye finish in the last leg. Could he add a 146 to the Roll of Honour?
Killer blow, surely. Just for a second.
Is he bored on the brink of a place in the Euro Tour final?
I genuinely think, I mean, I know he's won 21 of these Euro Tour titles before, but he is acting as if he is just bored. This isn't boring. It's magnificent. 149 checkout, and Michael Van Gerwen has at least found something to entertain himself.
And very convincingly as well, his win over the
45. Joshua Wire, 150.
Well, a couple of treble 19s.
Lovely
Weekend of massive checkouts. Are we going to see another? Oh, not going to see the 129.
140.
We've seen that a couple of ways today as well.
150.
I fancy this for James Wade. I really fancy this. Does he fancy it? Oh,
Game
classic
shot,
James Wade.
James Wade.
He looked out of the leg
And
and potentially out of the match. Against Rodriguez in 2013, one in 2016, and the other one against Keegan Brown in 2014.
180.
So all players that were at the top of their respective tours at that time. 180 may be rendered irrelevant if Payne takes out the 160.
Game shot, the third
Wonderful
leg.
stuff from
Payne.
Josh Payne. And
134. Johnny Maguire, 161.
Oh, Johnny Clayton. What a shot that is! Rob Cross, perched.
Weekend of massive checkouts.
It certainly has.
100. Peter Maguire,
He's right at
161.
170 against him by James Wade. And he's firing a huge one himself. Just might. Well, what a time this would be to do it. What a shot that is from Peter Wright. Bang!
Oh, wonderful stuff. Great setup shot from Martin Schindler there. Leads double top. Dobie. Oh, he's not going to do it again. Another two treble 19s checkout. This time leaving the bullseye. Oh my word, Dobie! Yeah, quick look at Madder's score. He should go for this, really. Best he can do is lead double 12 again.
97.
Which he does.
Matters you require 164.
Well, a big one. 54. Bullseye. Oh my, Matters Razma lifts the roof. The treble would apply the pressure.
100. J.U. Wire, 164.
He couldn't, could he? He couldn't. Could he?
Game
shot!
But of course he will feel that he should be higher than where he is right now. He dropped out of the top 10 for a very short space of time, didn't he, James Wade?
Require 170.
But he's a man who, well, this time he's going to get a go.
The biggest finish in the game. Oh, James Wade! Magnificent!